Ever wondered what gives your money its value? Why a simple piece of paper can buy you a meal, a movie ticket, or even a car? Beyond the colorful designs and intricate watermarks, there lies a deep history and an evolving economic framework that determines its worth. Today, we embark on a journey, navigating the flow of economic tides to uncover the secrets that breathe life into that seemingly ordinary banknote. So, grab your wallets and hold on tight. It's time to discover the true essence of money. Money, it's what makes the world go round. It's the reason you can buy your favorite treats, the reason businesses thrive, and sometimes the reason empires fall. But have you ever stopped to wonder where it comes from or how its value is determined? This is where it all starts. These giant machines, as loud and clunky as they seem, play a big role in what happens in our world of buying and selling. It might look simple, just paper turning into money. But there's a lot more going on here. Imagine if we just kept these machines running all day, every day, pumping out money non-stop. Well, in some parts of history, that wasn't a sign of being rich. In fact, it was the opposite. Back in Germany in the 1920s and in Zimbabwe in the early 2000s, they had so much money printed that it lost its worth. People needed a whole wheelbarrow of notes just to buy everyday food like bread. Crazy, right? It's like if you had to pay thousands of dollars for a single candy bar, all because there was just too much money around. And all this started in places just like the big machine rooms we saw earlier. This is a story we've seen play out more than once in history. It's like a movie we keep rewatching, where nations get tempted to make more and more money, but it doesn't always end well. Let's try to understand money with a fun analogy. Imagine you have a pie, your favorite one. Now think of this pie as everything you can buy, from cars to houses, even this lovely cup of coffee. If we split the pie into more and more pieces, but the pie remains the same size, each piece becomes thinner, doesn't it? That's what happens when we create more money without having more stuff to buy. Each dollar or slice of money can buy less and less. When there's too much money floating around but the same amount of stuff to buy, each bit of money loses its buying power. Think of it this way: if there's only one slice of pie left at a party and everyone wants it, it's super valuable, right? But if there's loads of pie and just a few folks, it's just, well, another slice. It all boils down to supply and demand, like a playground seesaw. Keeping it balanced is the trick, or things can go topsy-turvy. From the ancient pharaohs to modern-day economies, gold has remained a consistent symbol of value. But why? And how does it relate to the money we print today? Every piece of paper money in your wallet represents a promise, a trust. In the past, it was directly tied to gold. If you had a $10 bill, it meant somewhere there was $10 worth of gold stored away to back it up. So, if this gold-backed system was our rule, why didn't we just print unlimited money? Simple. There's only so much gold in those vaults. See, if we printed more money than we had gold to back it up, we'd be breaking our promise. We'd be telling the world our word isn't worth the paper it's printed on. That's a big no-no. Keeping our money tied to something as tangible as gold kept us honest and cautious. As we move away from the gold-laden vaults and step into the modern world, it's evident that our system of money has evolved. But even though our bills aren't strictly backed by gold bars anymore, it doesn't mean they stand on thin air. Today's currencies are more abstract, yet they're anchored in real, tangible things. They're backed by a combination of a country's assets, its natural resources, its industries, the strength of its economy, and importantly, its ability to govern and regulate commerce effectively. The trust in a country's currency today isn't just about gold in a vault. It's about faith in that nation's overall economic health and its ability to innovate, produce, and trade. It's about belief in its institutions, its rule of law, and its potential for future growth. It's about the collective effort of its people, their ingenuity, their work ethic, and their aspirations. But most crucially, it's overseen by centralized bodies, ensuring that the currency remains stable and the trust is upheld. These institutions act as guardians, constantly gauging the pulse of the economy and making adjustments when needed. While most modern currencies have moved away from the strict gold standard, the principle remains. We can't just fire up the printing presses indiscriminately. Gold, with its enduring value, taught us discipline. It reminds us of the dangers of producing money without tangible backing. Gold's legacy in shaping our financial systems cannot be understated. It's a shimmering testament to the balance between tangible value and the trust we place in our modern economies. Thank you for joining us on this exploration. We're passionate about delving into topics that spark curiosity and conversation.
In 1916, when the first billionaire was declared, of course, none other than John D. Rockefeller, the amount seemed impossibly vast, more so than it does today. Fast forward 83 years, and Bill Gates became the inaugural centibillionaire of $100 billion, a title soon shared by 8 others, mainly US-based tech moguls. Today, several ultra-wealthy individuals are on track to reach an almost unfathomable financial peak within the next 5 years. A report by Approve, a top finance and procurement team platform, forecasts when and at what age the richest will hit this landmark. The study examined the net worth and annual growth of the wealthiest to project their trajectory over the next 10 years. Despite inherent uncertainties in such forecasts, the race to trillionaire status is certainly one to watch. The $1 Trillion Club's top 10 is mostly male tech leaders, with Google's Larry Page and Sergey Brin notable members. Bernard Arnault of LVMH, ranking 4th and unique in representing fashion, heads a conglomerate that earned $326 billion last year, primarily from fashion and leather goods. Elon Musk of Tesla and SpaceX leads the pack with a net worth of $263 billion and a staggering 129% yearly growth, poised to reach $1.38 trillion in 2 years at age 52. Initially, Jeff Bezos was projected as the first trillionaire, but now he's predicted to hit $1.06 trillion in 2030, trailing Musk in 6th place. Gautam Adani and Zhang Yiming are next in line for the $1 trillion milestone, per the report. By 2026, Yiming, founder of ByteDance, the company behind TikTok, will be the youngest trillionaire at 42. ByteDance, flourishing with TikTok's success among Gen Zs, earns primarily through ads and in-app purchases. TikTok alone made over $110 million in a year, though 80% of ByteDance's revenue comes from Douyin, TikTok's Chinese counterpart. Adani and Mukesh Ambani, leading India-based enterprises, outpace famous US tech founders like Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg. Adani Group's diverse investments span renewable energy, oil, gas, ports, and defense equipment, while Ambani's Reliance Industries, majorly in petrochemicals and oil and gas, has recently ventured into robotics. Additionally, researchers said nearly 5 billion people have been made poorer since the pandemic, with many of the world's developing nations unable to provide the financial support that richer nations could during lockdowns. Russia's invasion of Ukraine in February 2022, which sent energy and food costs soaring, disproportionately hit the poorest nations. With Brazil hosting this year's Group of 20 summit of leading industrial and developing nations, it was a good time to raise awareness about inequalities. Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva has put issues that concern the developing world at the heart of the G20 agenda. Oxfam said measures that should be considered in an inequality-busting agenda include the permanent taxation of the wealthiest in every country, more effective taxation of big corporations, and a renewed drive against tax avoidance. To calculate the top 5 richest billionaires, Oxfam used figures from Forbes as of November 2023. Their total wealth then was $869 billion, up from $340 billion in March 2020, a nominal increase of 155%. The future will reveal whether these trillion-dollar predictions come to fruition. What if your only job in the world is to play your favorite sports and be paid an incredible amount of money? Yes, it's the ultimate dream of most humans on Earth, I guess. Professional athletes are among the world's top earners, earning seven-figure incomes from contracts with pro sports teams. However, achieving this status requires countless hours of practice and unwavering dedication. The 10 biggest sports contracts ever awarded so far showcase the rewards of relentless hard work, showcasing the importance of dedication and hard work in achieving success. At number 10, Manny Pacquiao for 11 years for $350 million. The baseball star signed an 11-year, $350 million deal with San Diego Padres in 2019. Yankees and Phillies were among the teams vying for the third baseman's attention. The said contract with the San Diego Padres also includes a $45 million signing bonus and an annual average salary of $31,818,182. This 2024, Pacquiao will earn a base salary of $13 million, while carrying a total salary of $17,090,909. At number 9, Aaron Judge for 9 years for $360 million. American League MVP Aaron Judge and the New York Yankees finalized their $360 million 9-year contract in 2022, the third largest deal in baseball history. The said contract with the New York Yankees also includes annual average salary of $40 million. This 2024, Judge will earn a base salary of $40 million. At number 8, Mookie Betts for 12 years for $365 million. The American professional baseball outfielder agreed to a 12-year, $365 million contract with Los Angeles Dodgers. This puts the 6-time All-Star Betts among the MLB's top 15 highest earners per year. The said contract also includes a $65 million signing bonus and an annual average salary of $30,416,667. This 2024, Betts will earn a base salary of $25 million and a signing bonus of $5 million, while carrying a total salary of $30 million. At number 7, Canelo Alvarez for 5 years for $365 million. In 2018, the boxer agreed to a deal to the tune of $365 million with DAZN. But after signing the contract less than 2 years ago, the largest in sports history at the time, Canelo Alvarez has become a free agent. At number 6, Mike Trout for 12 years for $426.5 million. In 2019, the American professional baseball center fielder scored a 12-year deal worth $426.5 million with the Los Angeles Angels. The said contract also includes a $20 million signing bonus and an annual average salary of $35,541,667. This 2024, Trout will earn a base salary of $35,450,000, while carrying a total salary of $37,116,666. At number 5, Karim Benzema for 2 years for $439 million. Real Madrid striker Karim Benzema has received a massive contract offer from a Saudi Arabian club as the country aims to enhance its bid to host the 2030 World Cup. The offer comes at a time when Benzema's future at Real Madrid remains uncertain, despite his impressive performances throughout the season. At number 4, Patrick Mahomes for 10 years for $450 million. At 24, the American football quarterback became the youngest quarterback in NFL history to be named Super Bowl MVP. In 2020, he signed a contract with Kansas City Chiefs, which ties him to the team through the 2031 season. The 10-year, $450 million contract with the Kansas City Chiefs includes $10 million signing bonus, $141,481,905 guaranteed, and an average annual salary of $45 million. Last 2023, Mahomes earned a base salary of $1,325,556, a signing bonus of $20,574,444, a roster bonus of $22,400,000, a restructure bonus of $12 million, a workout bonus of $550,000, and an incentive bonus of $2,500,000, while carrying a cap hit of $37,133,825 and a dead cap value of $151,281,139. At number 3, Cristiano Ronaldo for 2.5 years for $536 million. The football superstar player signed a 2.5-year contract to play as the forward for the Saudi professional league club Al Nassr, the first big name to join the Middle Eastern League. This is one of the most expensive sports contracts of all time. On top of the $536 million deal, Cristiano's transfer to the league was a massive catalyst that turned things on its head. Following Ronaldo's transfer to Al Nassr, the likes of Karim Benzema and Neymar have also found a new home in Saudi Arabia. At number 2, Lionel Messi for 4 years for $673 million. Messi of FC Barcelona signed the biggest soccer contract in the world so far. The soccer star's deal earned him $673 million for 4 years. Messi tied himself to this contract in 2017 and would earn $168 million annually. At number 1, Shohei Ohtani for 10 years for $700 million. The Dodgers signed Ohtani to a 10-year, $700 million contract, with Ohtani deferring $680 million until after the contract expires in 2033. Shohei Ohtani's contract with the Los Angeles Dodgers also includes an annual average salary of $70 million. This 2024, Ohtani will earn a base salary of $70 million. Ohtani's adjusted salary with the Los Angeles Dodgers is $2 million. Wow, mind-boggling paychecks, isn't it? And there you have it. Thanks for tuning in to our video on the 10 biggest sports contracts in history. We hope you enjoyed exploring the jaw-dropping figures that professional athletes have earned over the years. In today's video, we're going to talk about the stars of the entertainment industry who are on the verge of joining the elite billionaire club this 2024. Yes, you heard that right. We're about to spill the tea on 10 celebrities whose bank accounts are about to explode. At number 10, Matt Stone. Matt Stone, co-creator of South Park, has a net worth of $700 million and signed a $900 million deal with Viacom CBS in 2021 for 6 seasons and 14 movies exclusively on Paramount+. At number 9, Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner, an American model, reality TV star and cosmetics mogul, boasts a net worth of $700 million. Her income ranges from $40 to $100 million annually. Most of her wealth stems from Kylie Cosmetics, which she sold 51% of for $600 million in 2019, initially valuing the company at $1.2 billion. Despite earning around $340 million after taxes, the value of her remaining 45% stake has declined. In the years surrounding the sale, Kylie spent $130 million on multiple mansions and a private jet. At number 8, Bono. Bono, the lead singer of U2, is an Irish musician and political activist with a net worth of around $700 million. He achieved massive success with U2, including a record-breaking tour and 22 Grammy Awards. Bono also made a significant profit, around $40 to $50 million, from an early investment in Facebook through his private equity fund, Elevation Partners. At number 7, Jim Davis. Jim Davis is an American cartoonist who has a net worth of $800 million. Jim Davis is most widely recognized for his internationally successful comic strip, Garfield. Garfield has been in syndication since 1978 and chronicles the daily affairs of the cat Garfield, his owner, John Arbuckle, and Jones' dog, Odie. He produced the CBS series Garfield and Friends, which aired from 1988 to 1994, and he has written numerous Garfield television specials. He wrote and produced several direct-to-video Garfield films as well. Jim has also worked on the comic strips U.S. Acres, Norm Nat, Tumbleweeds, and Mr. Potato Head. At number 6, James Cameron. James Cameron, a Canadian-born director, has a net worth of $800 million. He's known for hit films like Terminator, Aliens, Titanic, and Avatar. His movies have grossed over $1.9 billion in the US and $8 billion worldwide. Cameron made savvy financial decisions, giving up an $8 million salary for Titanic, which resulted in a $650 million payday. He also earned $350 million from a profit-sharing deal for Avatar. At number 5, Celine Dion. Celine Dion, a renowned Canadian singer, actress, songwriter, and entrepreneur, boasts a staggering $800 million net worth, primarily driven by her powerful vocals and a highly profitable Las Vegas residency deal. With over 220 million global album sales and sold-out concerts, she continues to dominate the music industry, although her European tour was canceled due to the pandemic. At number 4, Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, a self-made entertainment mogul, is valued at around $850 million, making him one of the industry's most financially successful directors. He has directed and produced over 30 movies, 20 stage productions, and 8 TV shows, personally earning $200 to $250 million annually from his vast empire, including a $150 million deal with Viacom CBS. While Forbes once labeled him a billionaire in 2020, his net worth is more conservatively estimated at $850 million, with some skepticism about such billionaire claims in the media. At number 3, Sean P. Diddy. P. Diddy, also known as Puff Daddy, is an American rapper, record producer, and entrepreneur with a net worth of $850 million. He's renowned for founding Bad Boy Entertainment and shaping careers of artists like the Notorious B.I.G. He's a mogul with successful clothing lines, reality shows, a liquor brand, and more, making him one of the highest-paid celebrities for over 2 decades, earning $50 to $100 million annually. At number 2, Madonna. Madonna, The influential American artist with a net worth of $850 million is renowned for her boundary-pushing music, visuals, and style. From her explosive debut in the 80s to a historic MTV Video Music Awards performance, she's a Grammy winner, movie star, and a savvy businesswoman. Madonna founded Maverick in 1992, ventured into book publishing and fashion collaborations, and even launched skincare products. Her career is a testament to her multifaceted success. At number 1, Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld, the American comedian, actor, and car collector, boasts a staggering net worth of $925 million. His wealth primarily stems from the iconic sitcom Seinfeld, which, through syndication royalties, has become one of the most profitable shows in TV history. Co-creator Larry David also shares 15% of the show's back-end equity points. Thanks to global syndication sales, Seinfeld has generated billions in revenue, with Netflix paying $500 million for digital rights in 2019. Jerry earns between $20 to $50 million annually, mainly from touring and lucrative Netflix deals. In one exceptional year from June 2019 to June 2020, he raked in a whopping $50 million. Wow, what an exciting glimpse into the future of celebrity wealth. We hope you enjoyed learning about these 10 celebrities who are on the brink of reaching billionaire status in 2024. Sports embody life's lessons and have become a pathway to immense wealth, drawing people to popular sports driven by fame and fortune. The world's wealthiest sports generate substantial income to reward their athletes handsomely. However, contrary to marketing principles, a sport's wealth is determined by purchasing power, not sheer size. Some sports are considered wealthy man's sports, attracting lucrative markets. Recent research shows the global sports industry has exceeded $1.3 trillion, with the U.S. contributing $520 billion. Now, here are the top 5 richest sports in the world this 2024. In no particular order. At number 5, ice hockey. Ice hockey stands out as not only one of the most financially rewarding sports globally, but it also ranks among the most physically aggressive. In terms of intense collisions and deliberate body checks, it can be likened to American football, as it is inherently a contact sport. While ice hockey may not have a worldwide following, it tends to thrive in economically affluent nations, with the United States leading the pack, closely followed by Canada and certain European regions. The annual earnings of ice hockey players typically average around $2.2 million per year. However, it's important to note that this figure represents the mean income, and top-performing athletes have the potential to earn up to 6 times that amount. The average NHL team is worth $1.31 billion, according to data compiled by Sportico. The Toronto Maple Leafs rank first at $2.65 billion, while the Arizona Coyotes rank last at $675 million. The league's 32 franchises had a collective worth of $41.9 billion. At number 4, soccer or football. Association football, also referred to as soccer, reigns as the world's most popular sport, holding the largest market share among all sports. It boasts a staggering total worth of around $600 billion, constituting 43% of the global sports industry simply because this sports had the most fans in the world. In the Premier League, footballers currently command an average annual salary of $1.9 million. Meanwhile, Major League Soccer, another prominent competition, remunerates its players with an average yearly income of approximately $600,000. In the previous year, the Premier League achieved a remarkable revenue of $5.43 billion, averaging $267 million per team. This significant accomplishment solidified its position among the world's wealthiest sports. The two biggest superstars today in soccer are Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, who also signed the two biggest sports contracts in history, a $673 million and $536 million. Forbes estimates the 30 most valuable soccer teams in the world at $68 billion combined. At number 3, American football. According to recent estimates, the National Football League, or NFL, boasts a market value of approximately $200 billion, even though it is primarily confined to the United States. It stands as one of the most significant sporting spectacles in the nation, with a staggering influx of funds. In the past year, the NFL generated an astounding $11.39 billion in revenue, surpassing all other professional leagues globally, while its teams averaged over $350 million in earnings. Unsurprisingly, this sport draws some of the wealthiest athletes. Forbes estimates all the NFL teams' valuation to be worth $165 billion combined. At number 2, basketball. Based on current estimates, the global basketball market is valued at $90 billion, with no doubt that the United States holds the largest share of it. As of 2023, the average annual salary for a player of the National Basketball Association, or NBA, stands at around $4 million, and they also boast numerous sponsorship deals in their portfolios. The NBA recorded earnings of $6.3 billion last year, while each franchise generated $209 million in income this year. These figures unquestionably position basketball as the second richest sport in 2022. Notably, basketball superstar LeBron James earned a total of $85.5 million last year, comprising $33.5 million from his team's salary and $52 million from sponsorship deals. Forbes estimates a value of $120 billion of all NBA teams. At number 1, baseball. Baseball stands as one of the most lucrative sports on the planet, and it may surprise you to learn that its popularity is predominantly confined to the United States. Nevertheless, a handful of regions beyond its borders have managed to generate vast wealth from the sport. The increasing appeal of baseball in Latin American and Caribbean nations has undoubtedly contributed to its remarkable financial success. Any aspiring young individual seeking a career as a professional athlete in the United States should seriously contemplate pursuing baseball, given its incredible earning potential. Notably, top-tier players in baseball command even more substantial incomes. The current estimated worth of the baseball industry stands at approximately $40 billion. However, it's worth noting that only a select few countries actively engage in this sport. Last year, Major League Baseball, the pinnacle of baseball competitions, generated a staggering $8.96 billion in revenue. Furthermore, each team has averaged earnings of $299 million this season. And by the way, Shohei Ohtani signed a massive 10-year, $700 million playing contract for Los Angeles Dodgers, making it the largest contract in U.S. sports history. Furthermore, being one of the most popular and affluent sports, baseball places high value on team performance, individual recognition, and event promotion. Sports clubs, school teams, and professionals allocate significant investments towards their athletes, coaching staff, and participants, whether it's for seasonal leagues, tournaments, or specialized team training. Forbes estimates all the MLB teams' valuation at $72 billion combined. And there you have it. Thanks for tuning in to our video on the 5 richest sports in the world. We hope you enjoyed learning about the incredible wealth these sports generate. A recent survey uncovers the significant riches and influence held by the arms industry. But we must remember that its product is death. Each year, the most influential nations on the planet allocate vast sums of money towards defense expenditures. However, the question arises, where exactly does this substantial funding go? In order to shed light on this matter, we have compiled a list of the 10 leading defense companies worldwide based on their past year's defense-related revenues. 10. China South Industries Group. CSIG produces military vehicles, ammunition, and other equipment. The company also owns Changan Automobile, a major car brand in China and one of the world's largest EV producers. China South Industries Group had a revenue of $13.5 billion. 9. L3 Harris Technologies. L3 Harris Technologies, Incorporated provides products and technologies across sea, land, space, air, and cyber areas. It offers integrated mission systems, space and airborne systems, communication systems, and aviation systems. It also provides commercial and military pilot training services and mission-critical infrastructure communications and networking solutions. It serves various commercial and government customers, including the U.S. Department of Defense, U.S. Navy, U.S. Army, U.S. Air Force, NASA, military aircraft manufacturers, U.S. Marine Corps, and military agencies. L3 Harris Technologies had a revenue of $13.9 billion. 8. China North Industries Group. China North Industries Corporation Limited operates as a pioneer and leader of Chinese military trade. The company engages in petroleum, mineral resources, international military trade, international engineering, civilian products, and other businesses. China North Industries Group does business internationally under the name Norinco Group. In 2003, Norinco was sanctioned by the Bush administration for allegedly supplying Iran with missile technologies. China North Industries Group had a revenue of $18 billion. 7. BAE Systems. BAE Systems is a defense contractor and systems integrator. It provides defense, aerospace, and security solutions related to air, land, and maritime. BAE's product offerings include advanced electronics, cybersecurity and intelligence, information technology solutions, and support services. The company designs, manufactures, and supplies military aircraft, space systems, surface ships, submarines, avionics, radars, command, control, communications, computers, intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, and electronic systems, torpedoes, and guided weapon systems. It serves government and commercial customers. The company has business across the globe. BAE Systems had a revenue of $25.2 billion. 6. General Dynamics. Land Systems delivers powerful military vehicles, including the Abrams tank, Stryker combat vehicles, LAVs, and Ajax armored fighting vehicles. Ordnance and Tactical Systems provides weapon systems for naval, air, and ground forces applications across all calibers and weapons platforms. General Dynamics had a revenue of $30.4 billion. 5. Boeing. Boeing business includes tactical and airlift aircraft, missiles, unmanned airborne systems, surveillance and engagement programs offering a full spectrum of capabilities including training, supply chain management, aircraft modernization, platform sustainment, and data optimization. Boeing brings the full resources and expertise of the world's largest global aerospace company. Boeing had a revenue of $30.8 billion. 4. Aviation Industry Corporation of China. AVIC is China's largest aerospace and defense company, also ranking 150th in the Fortune Global 500 of 2023. Chengdu Aerospace Corporation, a subsidiary of AVIC, produces China's first operational stealth fighter, the J-20. Aviation Industry Corporation of China had a revenue of $31 billion. 3. Northrop Grumman. Formed in 1994 by the merger of Northrop and Grumman Aerospace, this company is known for developing the B-2 stealth bomber. In August 2023, the company opened an office in Taiwan to accelerate access to the company's technologies. Northrop Grumman had a revenue of $32.4 billion. 2. RTX Corp. Raytheon produces a wide range of military equipment, including the Javelin portable anti-tank missile system. According to CSIS, the U.S. has supplied 7,000 Javelins to Ukraine, equal to roughly one-third of its stock. RTX Corp had a revenue of $39.6 billion. 1. Lockheed Martin. Formed in 1995 by the merger of Lockheed Corporation and Martin Marietta. While primarily known for producing advanced fighter jets like the F-35, the company is also working with NASA on the Orion spacecraft. Lockheed Martin had a revenue of $63.3 billion. The U.S. consistently has the world's largest military budget, so it's no surprise that American companies dominate this ranking. Thanks for tuning in to our video on the top 10 defense companies worldwide. If you found this information informative and fascinating, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more engaging content on global defense and industry trends, and feel free to comment below with your thoughts or any questions you might have.